Good morning to the students of class 5. Students, today again division of decimals. Now children, we have previously learned the division of decimals by 10 and multiples of 10 like 100, 1000, 10,000 etc. And also we have learned how to divide a decimal number by a whole number of one digit. Now in today's class we are going to learn the division of decimal number by a whole number of 2 or 3 digits. So to divide a decimal number by a whole number, the division is performed in the same way as in the whole numbers. So we first divide the two numbers ignoring the decimal point and then place the decimal point in the quotient in the same position as the dividend. So here an example is shown, 24.66 divided by 12. So here at first you will have to consider the integer part, that is the 24. So you are dividing by 12. So 24 divided by 12, that means 12 twos are 24. So as I have told that here you have the decimal point. So what you will do, see 24 minus 24, we are getting 0. Alright. Now as I have told that in order to bring down the number from the decimal part, you need to put a decimal point here in the quotient. So you are putting the decimal point, then after that you are bringing down the 6. Then you find that 6 is less than 12, so you cannot divide 6 by 12. So what you are doing, you are again putting a 0 over here. Since it is not going, that is why you are putting a 0 and now bringing down a 6. So now you have 66, you have 66. So now you can divide it by 12. So you have 12, 5s are 60. Alright. And after subtracting, we are getting the remainder as 6. So now students, since you have already the decimal point put, you can bring down another 0. Okay. Since you have the decimal point already put, you can introduce another 0. So it has become 60 now. So 60, it can be divided by 12. So 12, 5s are 60 and the remainder is 0. So after division, you are getting 2.05 as the quotient. So this is your quotient. So you are writing 24.66 divided by 12 equals to 2.05. Now let's take another example. See children, here we will have to divide 335.8 by 23. So in the first case we are taking the 2-digit number, that is 33. So we are writing 23 into 1, that is 23. Then remainder is 10. So you will have to now bring down the 5. Okay. So you are having 105. Now you are doing 23 into 4, that is 92. Then you are getting the remainder as 13. Now children, you put the decimal point here and then bring this 8 down here, because this 8 is present in the decimal part. So that means whenever you are bringing the number from the decimal part, means you will have to put the decimal point. So you are getting 138 after bringing down 8. And you are writing 23 into 6, that is 138. After that remainder is 0. So your answer will be, that is the quotient, 14.6. Now let's work out a few sums of your maths textbook. Question number 1. 21.01 divided by 11. So here 11 is the divisor, alright. So 21.01 you are writing over here. So you are writing 11 ones are 11, alright. Then subtracting, on subtracting you are getting the remainder as 10. Now see, you will have to bring down the 0. For that 0 is present in the decimal part, that is why you are putting the point over here and you are getting this as 100. Now you write 11 nines are 99. Then after that 100 minus 99, that is 1. So now again you have one more 1 over here. You are bringing down this 1 and you are getting this as 11. So you are writing 11 ones are 11. Okay. Now no more remainder you are getting. So you are getting the quotient as 1.91. That is, the answer will be 1.91. Next, question number 2. 151.8 divided by 23. So here again you are writing 151.8. Here this is 23. So at first only we will have to consider the 3 digits. So you are writing 23 into 6, that is 138. Then after subtracting you are getting the remainder as 13. Now as you do the division of whole numbers, you are going to bring down this 8. But children, you will have to put the point over here. Why? Because this 8 which you are bringing down, that is present in the decimal part. That's why. So after bringing down the 8, this is becoming 138. So finally again you are writing 23 into 6, that is 138. Then after that no remainder. So the final quotient which you are getting is 6.6. Okay. So children, the multiplications and the calculations are done in the rough column. Now the next sum, 1.4007 divided by 69. So here again you are writing in the division format. Then you are writing. Now see, let me mention one thing. In the integer part here you have 1. So that means 1 is less than 69. You cannot divide 1. So in this case, what you will do, you are going to put a 0 over here. Then introduce the decimal point. Since you are bringing down, since you are actually considering the numbers in the decimal place also, that is why you are introducing, that means you are putting the decimal point there in the quotient. So if I consider this 4 also, it is becoming 14, but 14 is also less than 69. So that's why again you are putting another 0. Alright. Now you are considering this 0. You are considering this 0. Then you are getting the full number as 140. You are getting the full number as 140. So now you can divide, because 140 is greater than 69. You are getting 69 into 2, that is 138. Then after that subtract, that means 140 minus 138. Children, I hope you are understanding, because we are actually ignoring the decimal point here and considering the whole number, that means 140. So 69 into 2, that is 138. Then after that subtracting, we are getting the remainder as 2. On subtracting, we are getting the remainder as 2. So now you will bring down the 0 over here. You will have to bring down the 0 over here. Now see, after bringing down the 0, you are getting what? 20. But 20 is less than 69. It will not go. That is why you are putting 0. It is not going means you are putting 0. Now you are bringing 7. So it is now becoming 207. Now you can divide easily, because here you have 69 which is less than 207. So now you are dividing. That means 69 into 3. You are getting 207. Okay. The calculations are shown in the rough column. So you are getting the final answer as 0.0203. Now next one you have 109.2 divided by 84. Children, here see this, the integer part you have 109 which is greater than 84. So you can divide. It is going by 1. So 84 into 1, that is 84. Remainder is 25. Now you need to bring down this 2. But since 2 is present after the decimal point, that means you will have to put the decimal point here also in the quotient part. Then you are bringing down 2 and you are getting 252. Now multiply 84 into 3, that is 252. Okay, the multiplication has been done in the rough column. You all will also show the rough works in the rough column. So finally no remainder is there. You are getting the quotient as 1.3. You will write the answer 1.3. Next sum, 11.2251 divided by 213. So here the divisor you can see, that is a 3-digit whole number. This is the divisor, this 213, this is a 3-digit whole number. So now start dividing. Children, see here here you have 213, but here 11 is present only in the integer part. So in that case what you will do, you will write 0, then put the decimal point and consider this 2 also. So now see, considering this 2, you will get 112, but this is still less than 213. That is why you need another digit. So again you will put 0, since it is not going, that's why. So now you are multiplying 213 into 5, that is 1065. Then after that you subtract 1122 minus 1065. On subtraction you are getting 57. Now you can bring down this 5. You need to bring down this 5 and you have 575. So now you do 213 into 2, that is 426. Then after that remainder you are getting as 149. Now you have only 1. So now bring down this 1 as you do the division of whole number and you have 1491. Now it is going 213 into 7. We are getting 1491. Okay. This checking part you all will have to do. Like with what number you will have to multiply so that you get that particular number. Alright. So you are getting the quotient as, you are getting the answer as 0.0527. Okay. Next you have a word problem. Let's read the sum first. 8.75 liters of milk is distributed equally among 35 students. How much milk will each student get? So here you are writing the statements in this way. Quantity of milk equals to 8.75 liters. Next, total number of students is 35. See, in the question only it is given. Total number of students is 35. Now, the quantity of milk each student will get, how you will find out that? You will have to divide. So 8.75 divide by 35. Now see children, here you have the divisor as 35 and the dividend as 8.75. Now look at the integer part, you have 8. So which is less than obviously 35, you cannot divide. So in that case you put a 0. Then after that put the decimal point, since you need the help of the decimal part. That is why you are putting the decimal point. Then you are considering the 7. So finally we will have to ignore the decimal point and consider it as the whole number. That means 87 you need to consider. So now 35 into 2 you are writing 70. Then after that on subtracting we are getting the remainder as 17. We are getting the remainder as 17. Now what you will do? You are going to bring down this 5. Okay. And you are getting 175. So finally 35 into 5 is 175. Now no remainder. So the final quotient which you are getting is 0.25. Now you are going to write the answer. Each student will get 0.25 liters of milk. Alright. So children, you are going to listen to the explanation from the video and work out the sums in your maths classwork notebook. Thank you all for today.